Grab zip ties, twine, and a few packs of bamboo rings from the dollar store. Connect and secure two large rings and one smaller ring in the middle. Attach a fourth ring to the end of the larger set of rings. Bend and shape the rings into a square and secure with a tie. Trim off the extra part of the zip ties. Tie the twine to cover around each of the zip ties on the top and secure with glue. Leave some of the remaining string out. Complete the same process on each of the sides. Gather all of the hanging twine strands and tie them together with a knot. Glue and attach the combined strands of twine to another small hoop ring. That's it. Add your favorite faux or real plant. I hope this inspires you to create your own hoop planter to decorate your space.
I headed out to Dollar Tree and picked up 3 of these cute little crates from their crafts section. I used 3 wooden embroidery hoops along with the crates and painted them all a nice neutral brown. After the paint was dry on all 3 of my crates and my 3 embroidery hoops, it was time to put my creation together. I used Gorilla Clear Grip and hot glue to attach the crates to one another. The Gorilla Clear Grip, or a similar adhesive, will keep them firmly attached in the long run, and the hot glue will help keep them attached quickly. I used the same 2 adhesive technique attaching the embroidery hoops to the crates. After that, it was time to attach some floral foam to the crates on top of the hoops. You will want to make sure you use cool temp hot glue to attach the floral foam. Hot temperature will melt the floral foam. Make sure you cut a channel out of the foam to fit over top of the embroidery hoop so it will attach securely to the top of the crate. I spotted these glass votive candle holders on another trip to Dollar Tree and felt they looked much richer. I picked up 3 of them and a pack of 3 flameless votive candles. I used wood skewers to hold the votive cups on the floral foam. I took miscellaneous greenery and clipped it apart with wire cutters and stuck it into the floral foam around the candles until I was happy with the way it looked. I think this looks beautiful on my mantle. I hope this inspires you to head over to Dollar Tree and make an arrangement with votive candles for your home.
I went to my local dollar store, picked up a couple of hula hoops, and I painted them gold, and now we're going to create something really unique. I'm going to start by placing the hula hoops one on top of the other, creating a sphere. Now we're going to take a container and a piece of styrofoam and wedge that in. You can find all sorts of florals and containers from nicksseasonaldecor.com. Now we're going to take our hula hoops that we placed one inside of the other and just place it on top of the container. Now I just have some wire. These are left over from some floral stems. I'm just going to take them and bend them into a U shape. And we're going to use these as anchor pins to keep the hula hoop sphere in place. Do the same thing on this side. I'm going to work in one more just to prevent it from slipping out. Now I'm going to take our greenery and work it right into the styrofoam. And I'm also going to give it a slight bend to soften the edge of the container. Now I'm going to take a taller piece and place that right in the center. And all we have to do is just continue filling in. Now we can start working in these blossoms. I'm going to start with one rather tall, right in the middle. And then we can just fill in. And we're going to work in some of these. I think these are perfect for weddings. And honestly, you guys, you can do this in any color combo. Whatever the season is, whatever the holiday is, whatever the occasion is, it is a very easy way of creating a beautiful arrangement. So let's just tuck in a few pieces of these. And here's how it turned out, you guys, and I absolutely love it. It was so easy to do with 2 dollar store hula hoops, a few flowers, and greenery. So honestly, you guys, you can create this for less than $10.
Grab a hula hoop and fairy lights to make this outdoor display. These are really colorful hula hoops, so I'm going to start by spray painting them black. Once they're dry, I can wrap some fairy lights around them. I opted for this really long strand of lights from Dollar Tree. It's on a wire, so it's really easy to wrap around the hula hoop, and I won't have to use any glue to keep it in place. I've got all 3 hula hoops wrapped, and now I want to go hang them up. I'm going to hang these in my gazebo to add a little light. You could put these in a tree or on a patio, really anywhere that you can hang them up. I'm using zip ties to attach these to the rail along the top of my gazebo. And these are going to provide some beautiful light at night for me.
It's time to head down to Five Below and grab you one of them inexpensive rugs. But first, why don't we grab some hula hoops? We're going to need to spray paint those your favorite color. I wanted this to be a nice little teal color because it's going to match the inside of our house. I'm going to need 2 hula hoops. Once you give that some time to dry, bring it on inside. Set your hula hoop down, and we need 2 pieces of board. This one is what we call a 1x3. That means it's 3 inches wide and only 1 inch thick. I'm going to mark it exactly where I want to cut it on the hula hoop. I'm going to set this over here at about 33 degrees and give it a cut right on those marks. That way it's beveled exactly with the hula hoop. Now I'm going to use this to measure the next one and make sure that I have 2 pieces. Once we got those cut, bring them back inside. You're going to set those exactly the same distance apart from the top and the bottom. This video doesn't do it justice. I promise that they're both evenly spaced. Once you get them spaced, let's go ahead and mark the ones on the bottom hula hoop, and I'll explain why. We've got to put some hot glue down. I know hot glue is just temporary, but that's exactly what we're going to use it for. Just temporary to hold the wood in place on the bottom hula hoop. So just get it, put a little dab on there and place it. Make sure it's equal distance on both of them from the top and the bottom. Once you get that set up, go ahead and place the top one on. You're going to make sure it's matched perfectly to the one on the bottom. Pre-drill it and use a screw that will go through the hula hoop into the wood. Doesn't have to be too long, just enough to grip it. Once we do that, let's lay that rug out that we got at 5 below. We're going to take the hula hoop and lay it out on there. This one is a design in the middle, and I want it right centered in front of there. So take a black marker and go ahead and mark around the hula hoop right on the inside, because that's going to be our cut line. We want to cut it right down that black marker, and I was really shocked at how well it cut. We're going to go ahead and lay it out, but remember, you got to turn it upside down because this is going to be the back of our project. Lay it out, and again, it's time to grab that hot glue. We're going to go ahead and put this down. It's going to tack it down for us. Don't go sparingly with it. Go ahead and put a lot down, and that way you can smooth it out. The rug was just thick enough where I wasn't too worried about burning myself with the glue. Go ahead and put this up, and then it's time to go ahead on the front and put some hooks on. And I'll show you why we're going to do that. Just some simple hooks will be great. Let's hang it up. Now remember those screws that we used? Let's hide those with a little strand of string from Dollar Tree. And it's time to decorate. Look at this project. It's a great command center from the front door. Perfect for holding any decorations. I tell you what, I hope this inspired you to build your own DIY hula hoop command center. Thanks for watching Home Talk, and we'll see you again next time.